Why, hello there, and welcome to Loverboy821 Plays, Legend of Legaia 2, Duel Saga. 1 second, I'm putting out my notification that stream is up. Alright, and then we're doing that, and okay. Hello everyone, and welcome. Even though it is a week late, and I fully acknowledge that. Yeah, we're at Legend of Legaia Part 8. I had this problem where my GPU exploded. Which is something that I kept people up to date on in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord and you were like waiting for like the VOD or whatever, join the Discord. That's where I'll tell you that my GPU exploded and I needed to put my computer in the shop until I got a new one. But I got a new one, so now we're doing Part 8 today. My plan is to do Part 9 tomorrow, and then we'll do the post-game Part 10 on Saturday. Sorry, I've moved my desk around and stuff, so I'm like struggling to get comfortable again at my desk. Well, because of how I have to position myself to be able to talk into the microphone so you can hear me. Anyway, as I mentioned last time, we are going to do the the gambling arena. Yeah, we're doing the gambling arena for Mighty and then Jazz. And then we're gonna go to the Wind Tower to continue with story shit. And that's just what we're gonna do. We're starting with the reason we're starting with the fucking gambling arena with Mighty is because we lost the gambling arena with Mighty because we were fucking around a little bit too hard. But we're not gonna have any problems anymore because I've power leveled all of the characters for the rest. Yeah, and I also went out of my way to get the thing that lets them use the AP Max ability. So they don't actually spend any AP to do anything. So I can just use their strongest attacks over and over again.
That's why you lose.
You'll notice that Mighty is also level 80 now, which is really not that much higher than it was before. I think she was in the high 60s last part. Oh, I also wanted to just point out that I updated the channel panels. So like if you scroll down from the video, you'll see that the panels are a new About Me section with art courtesy of Winter Bloom, who also did my emotes. Speaking of my emotes, you can also find those to the panel to the right, where he just showcases all of my emotes.
Sorry.
Did I ever show off Thunderbolt Bow? I don't think I did, but...
A road!
But I really like all of their origin attacks in this game.
Sorry, but I was always going to win.
I like hers especially. Hers are kind of... But she has so few origin abilities compared to everyone else. Like, obviously Pokemon doesn't have an origin, so he has less origin abilities. But he has more mana-using abilities than her. Defense is doubled. Alright.
Father's legacy. You're wide open. Right there.
Oh, also her sword is dark type, I
Ready
think?
for a surprise?
So he's probably... Yeah, he's resisting her attacks. That's really sad.
Spiral blade. Hit this. Yeah. Ow. Hi-ya. Ow. Here's the finale. Thank you. Taking this. Search goodbye.
Actually, I have no idea why it did so little damage a second ago.
Ready for a surprise? What's this?
Oh, actually, no. I just tripled my strength. That's why I'm doing damage now.
What are you gaping at? Of course I won.
I like how she's, like, tapping her foot in annoyance. She's like, ah, yes. This whole rigmarole.
Hi-ya! Here's the finale. Thank you. What's this? Take this. Search goodbye. Ready for a surprise? What's this? Take that. Yeah! What are you looking
That was
at?
146,000 damage. That was the most overkill of overkill that's ever overkilled. To be fair, that was times 6 strength on a level 80 character. So... No arts? What the fuck?
Hi-ya!
That's fine. I don't need to use any arts. I'm just gonna rip you apart.
What's this? What's this? Please. Hi-ya!
What? He can use special moves? That's lame. I mean, it doesn't matter. But...
What's this? What's this? If I win the next one, I take home the prize.
Yay! Zone Dirge. Zone D Gray or Zone Dirge? Dirge? Mighty is not affected. That's... I thought I could get the 15 art blocks with those. I guess those are just gonna be for Jazz and Pokemon Trainer who don't get the full 14 art blocks.
Here's the now. You're wide open. That's it. What are you looking for? Take that. Just you watch.
I don't give a shit about your double defense when it's time for fucking apocalypse.
Take this. Woohoo! My prize! My prize!
Well, she just did 500,000 damage. That was sufficient, I would say, to cut through even the double defense. Gambling Queen. Alright, and then we're gonna do that one more time, but it's gonna be Jazz to get her also her second title from here. Ancient Sorceress Jazz. MP free? Nothing costs MP?
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire.
I'm just gonna incinerate everyone.
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire.
Okay, so you resist fire. I don't know why you resist fire, but there's no way I was doing that little damage. Let's see if you resist all of
Shall
this.
claim thee as its own.
Let's see if you resist all of this. Didn't resist that one.
The power of the skies.
I'm actually watching the mic aux volume because I noticed that I was like either too loud or too quiet before.
Harm come to thee. That was enough, right?
Why does everything resist fire? It's such a cool move and is theoretically her strongest move right now. I don't want to jinx it, but I've already told you that it's her second strongest hyper art. Strength doubled, alright. Let's get the real shit going.
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire.
Yeah, these are the strong characters I have prepared for you all. We are getting through this game on schedule. Technically, I was supposed to finish it last week, but the new schedule, where I had to wait for my GPU to get replaced. We're starting the new schedule on Monday, because it'll be Monday Demon Stone, Tuesday, Thursday, Xenoblade. Friday, Saturday is currently planned to be Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke, but I might switch that out for something else. If you're curious why I'm going to be switching it out, join the Discord, because I'm going to be talking about that there.
Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire. Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire. That was enough, right? Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire. Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire.
I was about to be personally offended if that thing was alive after that. I feel like this thing resists fire, and I don't know why.
The earth shall claim thee as its own.
Let's see how these do. I'm curious to see how these will affect it.
The power of the skies unleashed.
Sufficiently.
I'm sorry.
Sufficiently is how it affected him.
The power of the skies unleashed.
Okay, that was a good one. I think that might be what it's weak to.
Power to create. Power to destroy.
It hit me with fire, so I was like, oh, I can't hit with my fire attack. This works like Pokemon, surely.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just hit you with a big bang. for this guy, I was just going, ooh, red means fire. Ooh, lightning didn't do that much. Even with the 50% strength loss, I did multiply my strength by 3. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Let's just hit him with 2 more dust to dust.
The earth shall claim thee as its own. The earth shall claim thee as its own.
I like how she's saying it kind of like it sounds annoyed to me now, where she's like, I said the earth is gonna claim thee! Why are you still here? Get the fuck out! I know that this is a demon, so it's darkness. Oh shit. We're just gonna go for Forbidden Right.
Work with me. Now!
Yeah, hers does that much damage and also heals her for like full health, I think.
So, does this mean I won?
Does that mean I won? She does almost 600,000 damage? I just want to point out that was like 100,000 more damage than Mighty did with her Mystic Art, also at ×3. Okay, we finished those up from last time, and now we continue. So, I just want to give a quick level 80, level 80, level 80, level 81. I am level 98 because I have to stay in the party, so I built it up so all 4 of my party members were all at the same power because I want to use all of them for the boss fights. There are 4 remaining main boss fights, okay? There is Rouse, who interrupted us last time, and you found out that he was the student who Clefable, who was supposed to have killed. There is Velna, who has been in the story the entire time, and we haven't beaten her yet. There's obviously the main boss, and then there's the super extra difficult side boss I've been talking of. My plan is, with those 4 bosses, each of my party members who aren't my main character will fight 2 of them. So, as we go to the Wind Tower, where we were told we would meet Rouse, and we're going to have his boss fight, Clefable and Pokemon are going to be the 2 in my party. The reason why... I mean, Pokemon's just in my party because this is like... I decided that who was going to fight the other bosses, and I just wanted to make sure he got 2 boss fights. But the reason Clefable is fighting is because Rouse is Clefable's student, and it's his backstory that he killed his student, and then Velna, like, resurrected his student as, like, a Death Knight. My plan is once we get to Rouse, that Clefable was supposed to have killed already, and, like, defeated the first time, I'm gonna more or less have him solo the boss. Well, my character and Pokemon mostly support either like guarding or using items and stuff. So I just feel like that's narratively more complete and more fun. And also, obviously, with my character having been power level to 98 to like coincide with me leveling everyone up to 80. I feel like I'm a little overpowered. I'm a little bit worried that my mic is fucking up. Is everyone able to, like, hear me just fine, I wonder? I'm just checking to make sure nothing that doesn't need to be happening is happening. Okay. But we go to the Wind Tower, where we will meet Avalon. The boy was in the arena in Fortune. He apparently already has the Sacred Azure Stone and the Sacred Burning Stone. Just to be safe, I've sent Rouse to Ellsworth. There was no need. He can no longer threaten my plans, even if he is a Star Shaper. Velna, the time is almost here. All of this power will soon be mine. The power to create worlds. I mentioned before that when I was younger, my father had a save going where he never beat Rouse. So much of my childhood was with underleveled and just like weakly built characters trying to get through this tower. Like that was just a thing I constantly tried to do and never actually managed, really. We're gonna have to switch you to a more powerful attack if you're not gonna one-shot people.
Thunder! Moon! Too easy.
So we know that these guys' health is between 8,000 and 10,000. I don't know exactly what they are. At some point, I became so powerful, I was like, I don't need to, like, combo off on these poor random mobs, right? Like, that's just a rude thing for me to be doing.
You are weak.
Oh, there's the Iron Golem.
This is it! Let's roll.
Next. Farewell. As I thought.
Now! This is it! All right.
Next. Farewell.
This is it!
I like the designs of a lot of monsters in this
Don't waste
area,
my time.
because I constantly mention how I like the designs of the monsters in this game, because they're all very, very cool. But in particular, I have a soft spot for the monsters in this tower. And I think that might just have to do with how many times I fought my way through this tower and then got killed by the final boss when I was using my father's save. Or rather, the save that he copied from his save for me to fuck around in, since I couldn't, like, actually get through the game as a child. I would fight my way through this tower, and then I would get to the final boss, and I would give it a real try, and I would just barely not be able to win, because my father's characters were at level 60, 62, and 64. I know for a fact that his main character was 64, and he just didn't have the oomph. But yeah, fighting through and almost winning at level 64 should give you an idea of how disgusting my level 98 character is. But like I said, he's here for moral support mostly. It's mostly going to be a 1v1 between Clefable and his former pupil. Okay. Honestly? we don't even need to fight a lot of these jobbers. I mean, as much as I love their designs, what I don't love is my stupid little brain that can't figure out puzzles and them interrupting me as I'm trying to figure out puzzles. And you might be thinking, there is no puzzle yet. And I'm like, you're right, not yet. But there will be, probably. I don't even think there will be any particularly hard puzzles, mind you. We have a lot of options for making food, but not all of them, and I have no idea where to get the majority of the ones we're missing. I am curious how this will go. It was a bit complicated to make, but I tried it anyway. Oh, this is thick and rich. It's perfect for rice. Is this beef thing anything like curry? This is top-notch cooking. I think this is beyond my abilities. I agree. This is quite a rich flavor. I didn't use any correct voices that I have established for the characters in that. I just fucking went with what my heart said at the time. I think I maxed out at 6,000 health. Like, I don't think my character can go above 6,000 health. I don't know what this is for. Unless I'm already at the top. I don't feel like I should already be at the top. I know that made me look like a smooth operator, like I knew what I was doing, but I was actually trying to aim at the other crystal that I didn't hit, and I would have found out that I was wrong. So that's pretty based. Aw, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Gross. Oh, I got it. Oh, do they just shoot the beam wherever they're pointing? Is that how these work? Because I always thought I had to, like, reflect them and they would bounce off of them. Whore! Sorry, that was wrong of me to say. I'm just trying to get to the treasure chests. Whatever. Don't need those treasure chests anyway. We just keep moving. Rouse, you bastard! When I get my hands on you, I'm going to kill you a second time. I be asking Loverboy if he's dead yet, referencing something from months and months ago. But you, oh man, I am going to put the hands on you. In before, I'm going so fast, we're just gonna beat the game today. Look. I've been waiting for you. It's time to settle the score once and for all in the arena. Or else, you. You're fighting to save the world. That's it, isn't it? You still have hope. But not for me. For me, there is no hope and no tomorrow. There's only one thing left for me. The heat of battle. The blood coursing in my veins during a battle is the only thing that makes me feel alive. I want to feel alive, and I need your help. Rawls. I don't want your pity. I just want a death match. Right here, right now. I've devoted my life to fighting, and it's about time I found out whether it was worth it. What's the matter? Isn't that why you're here? To help me find the answer? You have to fight me. You will never get the sacred teal stone unless you kill me. You, the one they call Loverboy. Time to show me the power of the Star Shaper.
instructed onto the wrong path. He used the ultimate fang, a move forbidden by the Skyfang Masters. Ultimate fang is dangerous. It does not draw power from one's fighting spirit. It is fueled by insanity. Use it too often, and it eats away at your very core.
Can I defeat him? He's lost his spirit. He's completely gone.
The final round! Wagai Tonomi!
I must strike with everything I have. Everything I'm made of. Every last thing.
It can be. The ultimate master stroke. Sleeping Dragon. Finally.
It's gone. The intolerable bloodthirst. The secret sleeping dragon. At one time, I too attempted to master that move. Rose. Too late. I regret nothing. This is the path I chose for myself. No regrets. All I wish to do is to die nobly in battle. Little. Didn't expect that. I give my entire life to this blade. Blade of destruction. Do your bidding. Take this destruction.
I craved strength so much that I lost my head in search of power. I gave in to the power of the ultimate fang. With each enemy I buried, my grip on reality weakened. By the time I noticed the madness, I had already lost my mind. I think I just got it back now. Rouse. The one to whom you will pass on your knowledge. Perhaps you will find the true strength that I failed to find. Don't say that. We can try again. Together we can. I don't have much time left. My body fails me even as we speak. This body was nothing more than an instrument. Now that it's over, it's only natural that it wanes. I should thank you for making me feel more alive than I have in many years. Loverboy, I will not forget this battle with you. Farewell, Master. Next time will be different. Rouse, what agony you must have endured. Your fight against the madness must have been arduous indeed. When I die, if we ever meet again, I wonder if we can become teacher and student once more. Clefable. I lost my father, and I've lost shipmates before too. I know what you're going through. But we've got things we need to do, right? I won't say anything more. If you tell us that you need to stay here, none of us will stop you. You're right. Staying here won't change anything. Not to mention that there are others counting on us. Also, hi, Jazz. I'll say hello a little bit more in a second. So, this is the Aerolith. What's wrong, Loverboy? It's calling. What's that sound? What's that? Oh no, has it started already? No, that is not the end. The Source Forge is over there. It's calling me. So, that's where the Source Forge is. Demiurge Tower. We have all the stones. It makes sense that the path should be revealed. That must be the Demiurge Tower that Reem spoke of. Demiurge? Hey, doesn't that have something to do with creation? Can they make anything? You know? Like diamonds or gold? Please, Mighty, try to stay focused. We're in the middle of a major world crisis. I know that. I was just kidding. Jeez, so are we going there or not? The final battle draws near. No matter what stands in our way, it's up to us to save the world. Let's move out, people, to Demiurge Tower. It's time to put the Source Forge back the way it was. Okay, so hi, Jazz. It is nice to see you. Also, we're about to have what is arguably the most important battle for your character specifically. Speaking of which, that would be the second of the 4 big boss battles, and I'm making sure everyone gets to be part of 2 battles. This is the second one that Clefable's going to be a part of, so upcoming is going to be more or less Clefable's last fight in this entire playthrough. It's also the first of the 2 boss battles that Jazz is going to be a part of because story reasons. Also, I mentioned that I was going to have Clefable more or less 1v1 Rouse because it was like him killing his student a second time, and I thought that was thematic. But I also thought it was thematic to finish him off with a team attack between Clefable's new student. But I also made sure to do the variant where Clefable gets the very last hit on him. So that's where we're at. We're now going off to Demiurge Tower to do the next of the 4 boss battles. And the one most significant to Jazz. So, the Source Forge is down there. Yeah, probably. It sounds like the Source Forge is moaning. Hey, what are the Sacred Stones doing? It's as if they understand. They know everything hangs on this battle. We can't afford to lose. We absolutely got to restore the Source Forge back to the way it was. Yeah, I had originally planned what we have done in this stream so far to be the first, like, 2 to 3 hours. I thought that, like, the 2 arena runs for Mighty and Jazz were going to be an hour and a half. And then I originally planned to fight, like, mobs for an hour and a half to finish off, like, the stream basically with that boss fight we just did. But, I decided that since we're a week behind when we were supposed to finish this game anyway, I'm cutting out a lot of the filler arcs, so we might just finish. I don't think we're gonna finish it this stream. There's gonna definitely be at least one more stream, but we might get a lot of it done today. This is as far as you go. And there's no retreat for you now either. The very fact you're here must mean you've defeated Rouse and gotten a hold of the sacred teal stone. The end will soon change everything, the entire world and every living thing in it. In the next world, only the Chosen Ones will have the right to live. You were among the Chosen Ones, and yet you try to save those that will be destroyed. Why? We live here in this world. It belongs to all of us. We depend on the world for life. Of course, we've got to protect our world. I see, indeed. But do you really think you have the power to protect it in the end? Why? Why are you trying to destroy this world and create a new one? Wouldn't you like to see the new world too? A place in which life and the world itself are intermingled into one. Life in its ideal form. There'll be no death. No fear, all life combined into one, the ultimate world. There'll no longer be any strife. The individual will no longer exist. Transcendent life for all eternity. You can't possibly understand, you who continue to struggle and fight, ruled by your useless emotions. Just as I expected, I see talking was a waste of time. We are what we are. We can't live any other way. We can't even coexist. There's nothing more for us to talk about. I know you want to advance forward, even if it means killing me. I challenge you, come and face the secrets of Cabal, forever erased from history, and my origin, the spatial origin, Vestra.
It's over. Gralma, Sana, Huda, Aldran. I call upon the powers of eternal darkness.
Not yet! Not yet!
No!
The earth shall claim thee as its own.
What was that? Not yet!
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire.
What was that?
As long as I have Vestra, I will never be destroyed. All through the creation of the new world. For millennia. I have waited for this moment. Come what may, you will not proceed any further. You won't get any further. Sana, Vadel, Leo, Huado. Your own influence shall strike from within.
Not bad.
Wind of comfort.
As long as I have festered, I will never be destroyed. All through the creation of the new world. For millennia, I have waited for this moment. Come what may, you will not proceed any further.
This is it! Sleeping! How's that?
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. soul, a baptism of fire.
My others. It's mine. Vadel, Forno, Guido, Leo. I call upon the powers of eternal darkness.
That all you got? Shoot!
Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire. Cleanse your soul, a baptism of fire.
As long as I have vested, I will never be destroyed. All through the creation of the new world. For millennia, I have waited for this moment. Come what may, you will not proceed any further.
Hiya!
My origin. No! I endured thousands of years, waiting and waiting for this moment. Thousands of years? I'm a survivor of the Cabal, a race that was destroyed by humans. This body is nothing but a ghost-like shell. It's endured thanks only to Vestra's power. I spoke of creating a new world, but in truth, I was only driven by a deep hatred. I could never forgive the humans that destroyed my race. So you're saying you survived all this time just to get revenge? I don't imagine you could understand the hatred one feels when one's entire race is wiped out. Sorrow gives birth to hatred, and that hatred, in turn, bears more sorrow. The important thing is to forgive, to help each other, and to love. That's an old saying among my tribe. Forgive. You suggest I let go of these feelings. Feelings I've held on to and lived by for thousands of years. People can change. If you've got all that passion, I know you can change too. What a simplistic idea. How naive, but I guess that's what human hope is really all about, isn't it? We were just fighting a ghost all this time. It's so sad, I can't stand it. She lived all those years on hatred and the wish for revenge. If it were me, I don't think I could have done it. Living thousands of years on the sole strength of hatred. If it were me, I don't think I could have done it. Living thousands of years on the sole strength of hatred. I wish we could have understood each other somehow. It's too bad it all had to end like this. Alright, so that was Jazz's most story significant fight, because that was a Cabal who actually survived, like, from the ancient times of when Cabal ruled the world. And she survived because, like humans, like your other characters are humans who randomly became mystics. Like, you know, you're born with an origin, that's how you become a mystic. The Cabal could do that too, and so she was born a mystic as a Cabal. And her mystic was the mystic of space, which let her, like, cheat death with, like, because she already knew how to summon demons and shit. So between that and her origins power, she was able to, like, link herself to the spiritual being that was her origin to live for thousands and thousands of years. Whereas Jazz is a child still, basically. But she had the ancient blood of the Cabal. Like, she's a newly born Cabal who accidentally killed her parents with her power. And so, like, she has had a rough way of, like, coinciding her power with the tragedy that was her parents getting killed by her power. So that was her, like, facing the darkest reaches of what her power could be. Like, how her magic could be used to, like, summon demons and cheat death and alter reality. So that's always fun. The reason I decided that was the other major boss fight, like, story-wise, that Clefable was going to be a part of, is because Clefable knew Jazz, like, as a child, like, he knew her parents, and he felt, like, a sense of shame and failure for having failed to stop Jazz from killing her parents. Like, he's like, if I had noticed her power sooner, I would have been able to stop it. So I felt like being there for, like, the final part of her story, regards of, like, coming into her own as a Cabal, I felt like him being there to help her was, like, narratively the most satisfying. But we're going to leave the Demiurge Tower now, and there are two things we're going to do. First thing we're gonna do is go back to Derek and Citadel. We are going to go over here. We're going to talk to this lady just because she's here and it's rude to, like, ignore her. Then we're going to talk to this person. We are going to buy fucking 5 rusted swords and also, like, 3 of each of these. Okay? They're garbage. We'll never use them, but we're buying them anyway. Then we're gonna go to camp. And then we're gonna combine stuff. We're going to combine the rusted sword into the lightning sword into the hero's blade into the poison sword into the lizard killer into the gold sword into the heavy cleaver into the light silver into the assassin blade into the Viking sword into the iron sword into the amber smash into the fire edge into the venom blade into the ice sword into the spider's bite into the crusader's heart, the crusader heart into the steel saber into the skeleton saber into the fang rapier into the holy basher, the holy basher into the ancient sword into misfortune, the misfortune into the Damascus blade into the flame brand into the quantum veil into the scarface into soul breaker into vapor blade into diva's sword into mad triumph into strike Strike Forge into Last Dragon. Last Dragon into Force Veil. Force Veil into the Gaia Blade. Gaia Blade into Overkill. And now we have an Overkill. And we're gonna do that again. And then we're going to try to do that one more time. Because I saw a lot of the materials I needed for that go from 2 to 1 as we did that. So I think we should have enough materials to do it one more time, but then there are a lot of, like, yeah, like we only have one Global Dust left. Global Gold Dust. And then we're gonna go to armor. And we're gonna go to tattered vest. One second. We're gonna go up to Loverboy and go tattered vest. And I can't build anything from there, so we're gonna go to the gloves next. Okay, we're gonna go to the shoes next, because what the fuck? I don't have like a lot of the lower level materials, I guess. So what we're doing is after you set foot in Demiurge Tower, if you build 30 weapons and 30 armors, you're able to unlock like the ultimate weapon shop and the ultimate armor shop respectively. So we'll see where we're at after I do all this. We're gonna go to the secret market and just buy a bunch of materials. I need cheap materials. Just give me fucking everything, I guess. God, where did all my materials go? I could have swore I had 99 of all these sons of bitches. Okay. Frustration, agitation, gotta go get more materials. Other cheap materials that aren't in the secret market. There are materials here. And I have an itch in my nose. Very exciting. This is the wrong... Oh wait, no, this is the right place. My mistake, madam. But I have all of these things you're selling. My mistake. Wrong place. Wrong place. We go. We schmove. Not there. One more, actually. Hello, madam. Actually, no, I need materials. Thank you. What do you have? Food? Excellent. I like food. Thank you. Where do I go for more materials? How bizarre. Perhaps Cravia will have materials for me. For me? Do you have materials for me? Do you sell materials? I think you do. Yes, sell materials. None of the materials I was out of, unfortunately. But some materials that I no longer had 99 of, so, you know, basically was out. I'm essentially a cat going, look at my bowl, there is no food. Maybe with like some Damascus blades and whatever rippers, I would be able to... Yeah, I can upgrade them because I have the higher quality stuff. And then I can just sell all of these insanely powerful swords I just made. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, I went from almost 8 million gold to under 1 million gold in my quest to unlock this store to buy expensive items. I kind of want to have one of every sword, just to play around with. But that, I've already spent enough time on the save just doing other inane stuff that I don't need to be doing, you know? Let me unlock the damn store, please. Do I also have to combine armors? My thing is, I think the best weapon store and the best armor store might be connected, like they might be the same building, so I wonder if I have to unlock access to both of them before I can go to either one of them. Because what I keep trying to do is make enough swords that they let me into the weapon shop, but I might have to also just make enough armor that they let me into the armor shop simultaneously. Which would, of course, be a little cringe, but... I want to keep 16th Night for sentimental value, but the rest of these weapons and armors and stuff can go. I'm not using them. I don't need 4 shock rippers, you know? You know how it be, chat? You know. You know. You know how it be. Okay, I refuse to believe I haven't built at least 30 weapons, so now we're gonna be building that armor. Okay. Okay, actually, see, even that was me making 5 armor, right? $15. I really appreciate that I have to that you fact check that, because I was kind of getting mildly annoyed. I could have swore it was building, but you know what? At this point, I pretty much proven to myself that I was mistaken. Actually, I'm just gonna go to the place with the cheapest armor and shit. I'll be... Thank you. I was sitting here straight up looking like a crazy person. I'll be honest, after the, that transaction right there where I was gonna build up those armors, I was about to, check a fact myself. And also, hello, by the way. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. Yes, I'm doing a playthrough of this game because it's my favorite video game. I played it religiously when I was younger, and I'd always intended to, like, when I started like streaming and stuff, that I was like gonna do this, and I've attempted to, like, I've started a playthrough of this on stream a couple of times, but this is the first time that I'm like about to beat it. The other 2 or 3 times I stopped, like, in part 2 or 3, where I just was like, I'll play something else. And also, lurkers are more than welcome. I will sit here and talk to myself for hours. It's fine. Okay, so I just bought, in 30 separate transactions, 30 armors and 30 weapons. Plus, I'll be honest, I've been buying weapons and armor constantly throughout my playthrough. But I did it again just in case it was after I stepped foot in Demiurge Tower. I think I might have to go talk to Kenjiro, so I'm gonna go try that to see if that triggers it. Or Keijiro, rather, not Kenjiro. Hey, Keijiro. Okay, yep. There we go. There we fucking go. Hey, you're a whale of a man, ain't ya? Whale? What is that? You're joking, right? I'm talking about you. You're huge. You know how to fight, right? I am a warrior. I knew it. Say, how'd you like to join the crew? Do a little pirating. You can't stand to lose one, can't you, Loverboy? Pokemon is a... Are you crazy? Pokemon's our friend and a part of our team. We need him. Friend? Why do I feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Right, Pokemon? We're friends, aren't we? Friends. Yes. That I like. I'm sorry, but I cannot become a pirate. Alright. Weapon shop open. I'm gonna talk to Keijiro again to see if he separately is like armor shop. Okay. So we're gonna go to the weapon shop. Maybe the armor shop is connected? I kind of feel like they are. Like, I think the building is like two shops stitched together. The Supreme Weapon Shop. Here we go. I'll be honest, I care monumentally less about the armor than I do about the weapons. Okay, I need a lot more money. 1 second, I'm about to get money. There is a place you can go to, like, look at your nicknames, but I have the nickname Blacksmith. I have the nickname Weaponsmith. I might need the nickname Blacksmith, which I think I would get from, combining armors. Oh, okay, so that might be it. I needed to combine 30 weapons and then talk to Keijiro. I might still need to combine 30 armors and be called Unless I just need to be called Blacksmith when I go talk to him, so I have to go switch out my nickname. We'll try that. Since we're already here at the location where that would happen, I'll do that. I will go and check that out. The temptation to turn on speed up while I'm just going here, especially in this place built for giants that just takes forever to walk around, is very high. Yeah, I found while looking stuff up, because, like, there's a lot of stuff I think I remember but then I'm like, it doesn't work how I think it's supposed to work, so I'm like, is this correct? I look up on the FAQs and shit, and none of the FAQs are very good, to be entirely honest with you, for this game. Like, I was hoping that there was, when I was, like, building my, trying to think, what are they called? Accessories? I was hoping there would be, like, some sort of, like, formula thing, figure out what accessories, fuse into what to get what exact things, and I wouldn't just have to, like, use the power of imagination to try and figure that out. But no, because, like, this game is so underrated is why. Like, not enough people played it. Honestly, with how many times I've played through this game and how much I like it, maybe I'll just make an FAQ that actually explains shit. Of course, I would have to play through it a couple more times and write stuff down this time. Hello, nickname person. Okay, change nickname. Blacksmith. Got it. Jazz, we're gonna continue calling Ancient Sorceress. I like being Fist of God. We are going to call you Dancing Sword again. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna go talk to Kadro with the nickname Blacksmith. And see if that lets me unlock the Armor Smith. And then we're gonna go to the secret market to sell the things we just got here in the giant city. And then I'm gonna go buy some weapons from the Weapon Master. And then we can get, maybe if we have money left over after that, we'll go to the Armor Master. And then I guess I'll just continue. We still have 2 major boss battles left, and we're doing at least one of them in this stream. There's also like a like a much weaker. Try Manjaro and Knoll. Okay. I tend to think of Manjaro and Keijiro as the same character, and it isn't until I'm sitting here getting frustrated that I remember that they're different characters. Manjaro, are you here? Yes, you are. That would be nice. I try to, drop Discord links and invite codes as much as possible. But I also don't want to do it, like, every 2 seconds on stream. And also for, like, when people first get here, I don't want to be like, hi, do you want to be in the Discord where I, like, give updates on, like, what streams and stuff I'm gonna do? But, like, I don't want to pressure, like, people who just got here and it's like, oh, I've been watching you for, like, 5 minutes. And I'm like, here's my Discord. Because I'm so excited to have people. But everyone is welcome. And if you're watching this in the YouTube VOD, I'll have an invite code in the description below. And I'll talk about that again at the end of the thingamabob. Ultimate Armor Shop. Ultimate Supreme Weapons Shop. And I forgot that I need to go to the other place first to get the money that I need to... Okay, I think we have every location in the game available to us now. So now we're just... vibing. Thriving, relaxing, all cool. Came to sell these boys. And then I need to buy the things I need to trade for them again. Yeah, shooting some b-ball outside of the... But then a couple of guys who were up to no good turned the fucking sun black and tried to end the world. Good times. So yeah, from the Supreme Weapon Shop and the Ultimate Armor Shop, you can buy the second best in-slot of every in-slot item between the two of them. So there's only one sword better than the sword we can buy here. And you need like a one-of item to get that. Thank you very much for the sub aces. I feel very loved right now. I think we might already have like the best of the best weapon for Pokemon Trainer. Also enjoy the emotes. Your girlfriend made them, so. Yeah, the Raging Axe might just be the best, but we'll go to Black Viper and Tempest. What about you? Do you do anything? Yes, Heaven's Secret. Fuck yes. Base-based. Very based. Now I have to see if I can use Heaven's Secret to turn Tempest into the best sword. It cost 1,000,000 gold. Let's see. No. Tempest can become God Era. Wait, what about no, not Thousand Saga can become Doombringer. Okay. Do I have money after spending 1,000,000 gold on that? I have 750,000 gold. Alright. We're going to the Ultimate Armor Shop to see if we can afford anything still. Ultimate Armor Shop. What else do I have that I can sell because I'm lazy and don't want to continue trading things for infinite money? There we go. Okay. That is sorted out. We finished, figured it out. We got her. We got there. All of our characters are now properly equipped. And we can go back to Kravia, or however I pronounce it. Alright, do you have my last quest? There are 2 quests. Invaders from another we're gonna do this, because this is the one that I think... Yes, I will accept it. I don't know if it has anything to do with the strange glow, but some identified monsters have been seen in that area. Fighting you is more challenging than any quest. If we ever meet in the arena again, let's give it another go. Yes. We're going to the Thunder Mine. I'm thinking I probably could have done this before we went and fought Velna, but, you know, I guess I just wasn't thinking about how Velna thematically absolutely should have been the second to last boss, but I just... To be able to get to the ultimate weapon shop and ultimate armor shop, you need to have stepped foot in Demiurge Tower, and I was prioritizing that over, like, the story of whatever it was that's going on. I think the thing's in here, maybe. Hello? No, you're not. Okay, that's cool. We move. We got this. We continue. I wonder if I had to move down, actually. Second, the Heaven's Gate wore off, and we aren't about the random encounter shit right this second. Okay, 1 second, let me try this again. I forgot to shoot. You? What are you doing here? Ah, you're on a job for the guild. Do you have any idea what this is? It's a key that binds this world to another dimension. A key to another dimension? That's right, it's one of the few in existence. I don't know how it works, but it joins this world to another dimension. You've seen some strange creatures, haven't you? Some that look like they're not from this world. This key brought them here. Of course, the Black Sun has made more monsters than this key could ever bring here. It looks like it's finally started. It's just a matter of time before the door to another dimension is completely open. Don't do it. Stay out of my way. I'm warning you, stay out of my way or I will kill you. Steel. And here is the secret boss who is going to run our pockets. Go. We don't have a lot for Pokemon to be doing, to be honest.
Not yet.
Father's legacy. Eat this. Pretty good, huh? Last one.
I'll show you.
No, wait. Send me back. Steel. Ah, I should have known. It's a fake. My body can't be killed in this world. Do you know how many times I've wanted to die and can't? Can you imagine the pain of knowing that you can never go home? But I refuse to give up. The real key is out there somewhere, and I'm going to find it before this world is destroyed. A key to the other dimension. Yeah, so that's what's going up with Steel. He's like actually like a demon lord or demigod kind of deal, and he's just like stuck in this reality, which is why like he's not a part of the story. Like you can completely ignore his side stuff. and he's just insanely strong. My characters, I realized with that fight, are so incredibly insanely strong that we're just gonna keep going. I had intended for like we're just gonna go to Demiurge Tower now. We have in 2.5 hours done what I thought was gonna be about 6 hours of content. So we might just finish the game today, I think. I've never beaten Steel's ass that hard that I'm just like, I felt like I had to go easy on him to like show him off a little bit. But that's kind of how I felt like the last 3 fights, because I wanted all of my sub-party members to be on about equal footing, so that like I wouldn't have to grind at all during the actual stream. But like even at level 80 across the board, they're just monsters. And also we just picked up from the ultimate weapon shop and the ultimate armor shop like more power. So yeah, we've done 3 of the 4 big boss fights. Both Clefable and Pokemon did 2. Pokemon did Steel and Rouse. Clefable did Rouse and Velna. Jazz helped with Velna and Mighty helped with Steel, and now Jazz and Mighty are going to fight Avalon with me. Avalon being the final boss of the video game. So we're going back to Demiurge Tower. We're going to go to camp real quick before we go in. We are going to rest. We are going to cook. And I just got the nickname Pro Cook. Don't know what that does, but we got it. And then we're gonna save the game. Yeah, in this game, I put 99 hours in. I don't even have the 4th and 5th party member. I've just been power leveling to fight like a boss we beat at like level 30. Cause I might lose my mind when I start power leveling. I just don't stop. Aces knows. That's not how you're supposed to play Persona, Dragon. What do you mean you were level 90 for this fucking second boss fight? We're gonna switch to Hell's Path instead of Heaven's Gate. More encounters, not less.
We haven't been noticed yet.
Let's roll.
Is that all you've got for me? Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Great. baptism of fire. I must be getting stronger.
Ah, yes, my favorite character archetype, wholesome war criminal.
We haven't been noticed yet. You oath! Windmill roll! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! All right.
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Great! Easy.
Oh, these things look fucking disgusting.
This is it! All right.
You oath! Windmill roll! That wasn't enough.
God, her sword looks really fucking cool. I really like this one. I didn't like her last couple of swords for whatever reason. Ooh, yes, that's what we needed. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. That particular collection of sounds sounds like something else when I try to pronounce it.
Now.
Lots of N's and G's and D's in there.
You oath! Windmill roll! Can you be any weaker?
This is it! Let's roll.
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire.
Just call it the Kingstone. Yeah, that's good. That's good advice. That's good advice. I don't. I have been pleasantly surprised by the amount of people who have stopped into the stream just like randomly have gone, I love Legaia 2, and it's just Legaia 2 is my favorite video game, and so many of the people, like when I look up FAQs and stuff about it, so often the results are people complaining that it's not as good as Legend of Legaia 1, and I'm like, you're wrong. Stop being mean to my favorite video game. But I'm glad to see that's not a universal sentiment among other people. I mean, I'll stand alone if I have to, but I'd rather not stand alone on this opinion.
Easy. You oath! Windmill roll! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! Take that!
The earth shall claim thee as its own.
The reason I switched to Dust to Dust and then Raging Sky as the just go-to attacks is because nothing resists Earth and Air at the same time.
Skies?
So, like, either they'll resist Earth and get killed by Raging Sky, or they'll resist Raging Sky and get killed by Death to Dust. Or they'll resist neither and just get fucking obliterated like that. When you have 9,000 health and the person just randomly does 44,000 to you. Oh yeah, I have no problem with people saying The Legend of Legaia was awesome, because it is. It's the amount of people who are like, just shit on the second game because they're like, oh, it's not as good, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Leave me alone. But that was by no way meant as a slight on the original Legend of Legaia. I don't think I need this 10 right now.
Now!
But both Legend of Legaia and Legaia 2 have the unique... it's still my favorite
Can you be
combat
any weaker?
system.
The Earth shall claim thee as its own.
Yeah, I also love, like, chaining arts and the intricacies of, like, each character's the way you can get the most out of their art blocks. It's just that my characters are, like, pretty much maximum power now, and I have the max AP perk on all of them, which means they can just keep using their best attacks without it having to cost them.
This is it!
But in the parts before this part, when I didn't have infinite AP, I did a lot of, like, I like doing, like, a hyper art and then chaining normal arts off of that to regain the AP, so that, like, it doesn't actually cost any AP to do a hyper art. So, yeah, I agree that, like, the building your,
That was enough.
like, the optimum attack is so much more compelling with the adding AP aspect of the normal arts. Yeah. This is where I shamelessly plug that if you're more interested in that, this is part 8 of a, you know, a thus far 8-part series, the rest of which is on YouTube to watch.
We haven't been noticed yet.
And if you're interested in games like this, I play mostly older games like this. So, you know, follow, or I also have a Discord. Shameless plugs as I work my way through Demiurge Tower.
This is it!
The Discord is mainly just where I go, hey guys,
All right!
gonna stream.
The Earth shall claim thee as its own. The power of the skies unleashed.
Yeah, we are gonna do bad things to this final boss. This final, we are a little bit too powerful, but that's fine because we're also gonna be doing the Dream Arena with each of the characters. So, you know, pays to be a bit overpowered. Ultimate Miracle. I was reading that someone had figured out, like, via the combining system, to, like, kill the boss with a point card. I haven't used the point card in the entire...
We haven't been noticed yet.
I can check how much damage is on the point card. It has to be insane at this point.
Is that all you got for me?
This is it! All right!
The Earth shall claim thee as its own.
Is there a maximum? I don't know. I never used the point card, so I genuinely have no idea. Okay, yeah, no, it is. It is a max of 99,999. Because it would be so much higher, because I bought like 99 of every resource multiple times. I don't know where I can show is this where I show the resources? Yeah, I bought a lot of resources. Like, I got to maximum money, spent it all, and then got to maximum money again over and over again while I was grinding. So there's no way it would only be at 99,999 if that isn't the max.
Now!
The, Maya and her attacks are my favorite. My favorite attack I actually haven't shown off on stream yet because we just got it after beating Velna today. But yeah, no, my favorite variable art is her fucking Kamehameha. I have mentioned multiple times throughout the series that Maya is my favorite. I love all of her spells. I generally see Maya as the most powerful, but like the one with the most drawbacks, because she can't chain her arts like everyone else, and she gets the least art blocks. But she hits so much harder and can change what element she's attacking with on the fly as she needs to.
Unleashed!
And also, she can Kamehameha people, which is just really cool.
Yes! You are over! Windmill roll! That wasn't enough.
And I feel like the overall story is pretty rudimentary, but it's like all of like the side stuff that you don't have to interact with, and all of like the flavor text and all of that stuff that adds to the story. Or like how we just found out that that thing before was like an anchor to another world, and that it was a fake one, and then we just found the real one, or one of the real ones, rather.
Hi-ya!
Ah! Shoot!
Let's show off Kamehameha, just for the for shits and gigs.
Heaven's fuel!
Down so soon?
Yeah, we'll just do a casual fucking we'll just do a casual 620,000 damage.
Easy!
I'm looking to beat my personal best of doing 2,400,000 and something damage, I think it was. Not in this playthrough, obviously. We're still just vibing in this playthrough so far, but eventually.
You are over! Windmill roll!
What the fuck? You weren't supposed to survive that. That wasn't in the script.
Sky! Burn! All right.
Chill the body. Freeze the soul. Now! Yes!
I guess we'll upgrade to detonating Rose because there was a survivor.
Last one! Detonate! Roll! That's not the way to do it.
Also, was it commercial break when I was clarifying that yes, you are correct that the point card does only have 100,000, or rather 99,999 as a max?
Last one! Detonate!
Because I looked over and I was like, oh shit, am I on commercial break? As I'm like talking to chat still.
You asked for it. Sky! Burn! All right.
Chill the body. Freeze the soul. Now! Piece of cake.
Oh, based. Very based. I guess it never occurred to me that Twitch Turbo just made it so you have no ads whatsoever. I never even looked at it, to be honest with you. Yeah, there was an ad break. Okay, well, you were correct, and I, like, during the ad break, I checked the item to see if you were correct. You are most welcome. I just wanted to make sure you knew. You knew that you were right.
Last one! Detonate! Roll! Is that all you got for me?
You asked for it. Sky! Burn! All right.
Chill the body. Freeze the soul. Now! Yes! Last one! Detonate! Roll!
It is at this point, as we are
That's not the way to do
finishing, like, going to the final boss right now. I had mentioned that this was going to be part 8, and then part 9 was going to be tomorrow, and then Saturday was going to be the finale. Even if today ends up being the finale, I'll still be streaming tomorrow and the day after. I don't know exactly what I'll be streaming, because the other games on the schedule don't start until Monday next week. Oh, we got another Kingstone. Legaia trying to get me canceled mid fucking talking. We're just gonna run away from these guys. I don't want to fight them. So yeah. So with the games that we're gonna be starting on a schedule doesn't start until Monday next week. So tomorrow and the day after might just be vibin' streams where we just fuck around on stuff. But maybe we'll do some Dynasty Warriors. I like Dynasty Warriors. I haven't done Dynasty Warriors in a while.
You asked for it. Sky! Burn!
Oh, it's still alive. Cool.
That all you got?
Okay. Nope. We're going to do Big Bang, and then we're going to do Nethergate, which I haven't shown off on stream yet, but it is my favorite attack in the game, assuming that the now bewitched Loverboy doesn't immediately kill Jazz. Why do I say things? She's fine. She charge healed.
Power to create. Power to destroy. The door to pure darkness. Great!
Yeah, so that was her light hyper art and her dark hyper art at the same, like, just together. So that was obviously pretty fucking disgusting. A lot of, I don't care what you're resistant to, you're gonna die.
Easy. Last one. Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! No match for me!
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Yes, we're done.
I'm not too man enough to admit that I read that binaural sack as boner sack. I feel like perhaps, and I may never have noticed this before as a child, that just maybe the English translation on this game leaves a little something to be desired. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it.
One. Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! No match for me!
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Great!
We're gonna stop in for a little bit of rest and then some food. Then we're gonna combine to see if I can combine things. I can't combine things. Well, we do have the ultimate armor shoes for Jazz, so that's pretty cool. It is sad, because I was just talking up how much I liked Heaven's Gate, cool. Earth's Teachings. And I think that'll be the last hyper art in the game that I needed to find. I think I might need to level up Earth's Blade. We'll see if we can get it to evolve on our way through here. I'm gonna be using Jazz for the boss fight still, but just for completionist's sake, let's see if we can get his ability all the way up. I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
Easy.
How are you doing, Seth? We just need to get that dank art experience from Power Blade. Just gonna keep using it over and over again.
All right.
Last one. Detonating.
I have played this before.
Is that all you
As a
got?
matter of fact, this is my favorite video game. I have perhaps played it more than any other game I've ever played. I have beaten it dozens of times.
Let's move on.
It is my favorite game, period. So I honestly, very based to have it be your favorite PS2 game. It is so good. I don't ordinarily use the fifth party member in my playthroughs, which is why I'm a little unclear about whether or not his last art needs to be built up. But I decided to use him this time because I named all of my party members after followers and subscribers in my chat, so I felt like I needed to give them all a chance to shine, so I used all of them.
All right.
As I thought.
Grrr. Check out these packs. I think the first game I got for the PlayStation 2... yes. Multiple uses of the same hyper art does EXP it faster. It gets XP every time you use it, so I just, use it over and over again. Unless I've been misled and I've just been doing this for years and years now and it isn't actually helping me to do it more than once in a combo.
Is that all you've got for me?
This is it. All right.
To be fair, I did find out that I was wrong about how to get the ultimate weapons shop and the ultimate armor shop earlier this stream, so As many times as I've beaten this game, and I have genuinely beaten it dozens of times, I still forgive shit. It's a long game. And I have the memory of a goldfish.
I didn't even break a sweat.
You are weak.
Just you are weak. Refuses to elaborate. Very Chad move.
Last one. Get it! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! All right.
No more! No more! No more! Why even try?
Mans is just shit talking.
You are weak.
Last one. Get it!
When a fucking boss battle shows up later as an ordinary
Is that all
enemy.
you've got for me?
This is it! Let's roll.
No more! No more! No more! As I thought.
Ah, yes, another Kingstone. Games like, ah, yes, what's the least pronounceable, most offensive sounding item? Let's just keep giving him that for with this item grabber.
You are weak.
Last one. Get it! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! All right.
No more! No more! No more! As I thought.
This is it! Down so soon?
Axe Crush, there we go. Alright, we'll do one battle where I show it off, and then I'll switch Jazz back into the party. Oh, what a fine battle to show it off with.
Hey, yeah! Please.
Farewell! This is it! Let's move on.
Okay, and Jazz is rejoining the party.
We haven't been noticed yet. Last one. Detonating! Roll! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! No match for me!
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Yes, we're done. We haven't been noticed yet. Last one. Detonating! Roll! Is that all you've got for me?
This is it! Yeah, who's next?
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. I must be getting stronger.
I must be getting stronger. I mean, that one cooked like 0.2 seconds faster than the last 30 I killed. When Jazz is just fishing for compliments.
We haven't been noticed yet.
This is it! All right.
Last one. Detonating! Roll! Is that all you've got for me? Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Yes! Last one. Detonating! Roll! That wasn't enough.
Effects of the cooking have worn off. Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Now!
Oh my god, look at this thing.
Ah!
Hey,
See, here's a really cool monster design that I don't even remember seeing.
Hi-ya!
Sleeping.
It's so pretty, I want to destroy it. Oh damn, it's strong for a random creature you can run into.
I must be getting stronger.
Oh, it doesn't drop anything cool? That's lame. I thought it would maybe drop like one of the rare resources or something.
Easy.
You asked for it. Sky. Burn! All right.
Last one. Detonating! Rose! Is that all you've got for me? Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Yes, we're done.
I think that's one of the monster designs in that trials area by the person. What are you talking about? I get so excited with this game because so often I find new stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. There's like a trials area next to the person who gives you nicknames.
We haven't been noticed yet.
I've literally beaten this game over a dozen times, and I cannot, unless it's something I knew about and have long since forgotten.
Last one. Detonating! Rose! Can you be any weaker?
You asked for it. Sky. Burn! Take that.
Cleanse your soul. A baptism of fire. Yes. Last one. Detonating! Rose! Hey, hey! Did you see that?
Okay, we're gonna turn on Heaven's Gate just for a little bit because I decided to. I don't need to justify myself. He said, unsure of himself on whether or not he should justify himself. A 100 in the row? What the? Okay, yeah, no, we definitely have to check that out, but we're about to go into a boss fight. Gonna see if I can combine anything. Ultimate Plate, Sacred Heart, okay. I can finally turn this into Doombringer. Okay, well... Like I said, my memory is that of a goldfish. It could very well be this game, and I forgot about it, and now you reminded me, and I'm excited again. But, we're about to do the boss battle. I have been, for, like, these major boss battles, been trying to do, like, the voices I gave all the characters and stuff, and, like, lock in, so there's a little bit less commentary while I'm doing them, just to, like, preserve the, like, oh, it's a cool, fun thing, we're watching the boss battle now. So, before I get to the boss battle, I'm gonna go ahead and do my sellout thing, and then we'll do the boss battle, where... I don't only do Twitch, I also put all of my Twitch streams and stuff on YouTube at Loverboy821. If you're watching this on YouTube at Loverboy821, please come see me at twitch.tv. To know when I'm doing Twitch streams and stuff, please join the Discord. There will be an invite link to the Discord below in the YouTube video. And, yeah, everyone's welcome in my Discord. If any invite link you try to use doesn't work, feel free to comment that you want one on one of my YouTube videos. I'll reply with one. If anyone in chat wants to join the Discord, just let me know and I'll put a link in the chat. I believe Winterbloom already did earlier in the stream, but I don't mind doing it again whenever, except that I'm gonna be locked in for this boss fight that we're doing. Yep, final little checks, make sure everything's good. Okay, so... yeah, shit, we might do, I plan to do some, like, dream stuff, like, in the arena as after game content in like another stream, probably tomorrow. But I'll look into the Centurion Challenge. I'll probably do that tomorrow too, to be honest. Okay. 3, 2, 1, lock in. Through this door, huh? Yeah. We are at the end of the tower, so that's gotta be it. The Source Forge is in there, isn't it? Yeah, and I bet he's in there too, Avalon. And he has the supreme power. Have we really got a chance of defeating him, even all of us together like this? I don't know. Come on, don't wimp out on us now. We've come this far. We've just got to win now. Oh, what am I saying? Of course we'll win. The entire world's riding on this battle. We can do it. We're taking our world back and making it out of this alive. This is where the world was created. But soon, this worthless world will come to an end. We're not gonna let you do that. We're never gonna let you get away with destroying this world. We're gonna defeat you and return the Source Forge back to the way it was. That's what we've come to do. You're wasting your time. You can't resurrect a lifeless thing, even if you are the one that controls the stars. Look, the Source Forge isn't glowing anymore. Don't tell me. That's right. My own Supreme Origin has taken the power of the Source Forge and made it its own. It's taking its memory, too. A long time ago, life was first created here. The Source Forge wanted the world to be filled with fine, worthy beings, and so that life emerged and continued to evolve. But then the evolution started to make the wrong direction. Something happened that was never meant to be. Beings with wills of their own were born into this world. And what beings were those exactly? Humans. Because of that foolish will of human beings, they lost sight of the meaning of living here in this world. They become confused, they fought, they killed, they couldn't live without hurting others. Humans are the ruin of this world. No, you're wrong. Maybe humans do fight and hate each other sometimes, but they help each other. They share kindness and warmth with each other too. That's right, you make it sound like human beings are the bad guys here. But don't you think your doing is a whole lot worse? What you haven't realized is that every living creature in this world has a will of its own. We all depend on the world for life. Without this world, life wouldn't exist. Why is it that you only see things from the point of view of human beings? We mystics were born into this world to create a new era. None of you seem to realize yet what you are destined for. I was born with the supreme power and as one that controls the stars. And that means I was chosen. Chosen to wipe out this world rife with the human species and create a new perfect world. In order to build this perfect world, I first have to destroy the present one. I upset the balance of the Source Forge and made the Black Sun appear. Soon the eclipse will cover this world and destroy it. And then with the power of the Source Forge in my possession, I will create my new perfect world. Even if you are a Star Shaper like myself, how can you save the world now that the Source Forge has lost its power? I see you've brought the sacred stones with you, but they won't do any good now. This world will be destroyed. We won't let that happen. Your thinking is all wrong. There isn't any part of this world that isn't necessary, and that goes for humans as well as mystics. I love every part of this world. Human beings, nature, everything. And that's why I've been able to come this far, because I know I don't want to lose any part of it. If you say you've stolen the Source Forge's power, then I'm going to get it back. If I really am a Star Shaper like you, then I should be able to do it. You still don't understand. You may be a Star Shaper too, but I have my origin supreme power and the power of creation taken from the Source Forge on my power side. You are lacking in firepower, fighting a hopeless war. Now I'll let you experience for yourself the power of creation I took from the Source Forge. Witness the power of creation, the power to produce something out of nothing. Break my body as many times as you like, but it's no use. I'll come back to life every time. What's the matter? Where are all your vows to defeat me now? Looks like you finally understand the difference between our powers. Compared to my origin supreme power and the power of creation I took from the Source Forge, your measly powers are nothing. We can't give up now. As long as I have breath left in me, I'm never gonna give up. Look, the stones. What? What is that blinding light? Listen to me, O creatures of life. As long as you are alive, you must never give up. As long as you possess life. I am the will of all living creatures that inhabit the world. I am their power. This light, I feel a strong will flowing through it. It's powerful, yet warm. The sacred stones must have heard our prayers. They knew we didn't want to lose this world. We aren't the only ones battling to keep it. The entire world's will is fighting right alongside us. Yes, now is the crucial moment. We must make a desperate effort. It's incredible. The light these sacred stones is suppressing. Avalon's power of creation. The power. Now might be our best opportunity to win, mighty. No, it might be our only opportunity. You think we've got a chance, huh? Good enough for me. I made up my mind a long time ago that when I die, it's gonna be surrounded by countless treasures. No way I'm gonna die in a place like this. It's so warm. This must be the light of hope. The world hasn't come to an end quite yet, and I swear on the pride of my tribe, we're not going to let it happen. What happened? The power that was rushing through my veins like a torrent, the power of creation, it's gone. It can't be. Is the power of hope really suppressing my own power? But hope. There isn't any such origin. There's no such thing as the power of hope. Everything should be according to my will. Does the world itself really have a will to survive? Impossible. You're wrong. People aren't the only fuck. Every creature in this world, everything that possesses life, has a will of its own. Every last creature, great or small, holds the will to live. It has an inner spirit. And as long as we have that will, that drive, we will fight. The will to live. What's the power in that? An inner spirit? Humph. None of it means anything. Go ahead and try to use such meaningless power. Do you really think it'll help you match my power? Impertinent fools. If that's what you believe, I'll let you give it a try. But you'll never win against my supreme origin.
this with regret. The sound of life ebbing away.
Pure darkness.
You will look back on this with regret. The sound of light ebbing away.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
I am still too weak. This pain, it is proof that I am still unable to let go of my humanity, my weakness. As of this moment, I abandon it completely. I have no use for humanity. For my past. I have no need for that world. I will destroy all life, leaving only me. I will be the world! infinite strength. Why? This power is the basis of all things. It can create everything.
I've come all this way by believing in myself and in my friends. I want to live to see tomorrow and be good to those who are good to me. And of course, hope has kept me going. All these things give me strength. That's why I won't lose to someone like you. Someone who got drunk on his own power and lost his soul. I'll never let you take over this world.
Hiya!
Ah!
Hiya! Heaven's fuel!
Human feeling, you said? It's meaningless. The only thing I believe in is power. Nothing else. Yes, you may have defeated me, but the Source Forge no longer has any power left. We put the sacred stones back. Why won't the Source Forge work? Maybe Avalon was right. Maybe the Source Forge really doesn't have any power left. Damn it! After all we've done, after we fought so hard, don't tell me it was all for nothing. And we killed the head honcho. What the hell is going on? Perhaps because the Source Forge lost its power, it no longer has the strength to support this tower. The power to sustain the entire world might even have been lost. Damn it all! After all we've been through, what the hell was it all for? Listen to me, you creatures of life. As long as you are alive, you must never give up. As long as you possess life. I won't. I can't give up. I have to put my faith in the power of hope. In my own strength. One more time. Loverboy, what are you gonna do? That's not gonna accomplish anything. The sacred stones helped us before. They showed us the power of hope. Please, sacred stones, please give me your strength one more time. Please show me the hope of power. Once more again. Legaia, I'm with you. Even if I must die to let others live, I'll do what I can until the last moment. Me too. I'll help. Oh, count me in. We'll pour our will to live. straight into the Source Forge together. I'm in too. No way I want to die in a place like this. Let me add my will to live. I want to live to see tomorrow. I don't want to lose our world. It's no use. We're too weak. We can't do it. Don't give up. I'm gonna keep trying right up to the end. We can't give up now. Yes. We can make it right again. Where am I? You're in the place between life and death. Humans, no, all living creatures are continually reincarnated here. You shouldn't be here. You've still got a home to go to. You've still got people waiting for you. Here, let me give you this. I think it'll come in handy. What's this? It's a fragment of something called hope. Hang on to it. Loverboy, I'm sure you can see it now. The path you're meant to follow. Stick to that path and you'll be alright. Rouse. Loverboy? Where are we? Where's the Source Forge? What happened to the world? One question at a time, please. I just realized you were here a minute ago. The sun! The black sun is gone. We did it. The world is back to normal. Loverboy. Master? Master, what's going on here? You heard what Raim said. The world might not return to normal. However, it does appear that we stopped it from being completely destroyed. The Demiurge Tower, the Source Forge must have been destroyed in the battle. There's no way for us to know how much longer the world will survive. It's not gone. The Source Forge isn't gone. The world is still here. That means that it must be somewhere. You're right. Hope is what saved the world. And everything that lives in this world has that power. The power of hope. The will to live, there is nothing stronger in this world. The will to live, huh? Well, I know that I've been happy to be alive on more occasions than I can count. Emotions like that one, they must pool together and become the will to live. At least that's what I think. The more lives there are, the stronger the will to live becomes. And when the feeling gets strong enough, the world will go back to the way it was. Right, Loverboy? Yes, and no. We're not going to put things back the way they were. We're going to make our world as we go. So, yeah. We saved the world. Go us. Very based. And, yeah. Thank you all so much for going through this adventure with me. It's an adventure that I will probably have again at least a few times before I, die for realsies. But this particular one was special because we went on it together. It was the first time I've done this certain adventure on stream, and with members of my chat, and with the new friends we made along the way. If you watched this live, or are watching this live, you can revisit the entire adventure on youtube.com at Loverboy821. If you're watching this on youtube.com at Loverboy821 and would like to catch either this or future adventures on Twitch to perhaps get your name in such an RPG, you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv at Loverboy821. The best way to be informed of when I'm streaming, because I'm a rather, even if I have the days picked out, the actual hour that I'm going to be streaming at is very eclectic, and I often stream late at night. The best way to keep up with that is to join our Discord. The Loverboy821 Studio Discord is open to everyone who would like to join. We do fun things, we talk, we have fan art, we have jokes, whatever. But most importantly, we have notifications and my stream schedule. There will be an invite to the stream, or to the Discord rather, in the YouTube description below. If that description is out of date, feel free to leave a comment that you would like said invite, and I will reply with an invitation code. And, yeah. We aren't quite done with Legaia 2 just yet. But this is the end of the story. Next time, tomorrow, we're going to stream Legaia 2 again, and we're going to do endgame content. We're going to do the Dream Arena battles for all 5 of the characters. We'll go through Dream Arena once, attempt to beat it. The Dream Arena will have all of our deadliest foes from throughout our adventure, but at 10 times power, roughly. And of course, everyone will be fighting these powerful foes alone without the rest of the party. I will also be looking into the Centurion battles that I had completely forgotten about until I was reminded by our new friend, Tezzeret 2001. 2001, incidentally, being the year that this game came out. So we have that to look forward to tomorrow. Our next big game like this that we're going to be playing is Xenoblade Chronicles, the Enhanced Edition or Definitive Edition or whatever it's called. I've actually never played that game before, but it's based on the recommendation of my very good friend, Coolio, who is also in the Discord, though not currently in chat. We're gonna finish watching the credits together. Because I feel like it. Loverboy, he's gone. Yeah, always thought he'd take charge of the Vigilance Corps after me, though. But he's different from us somehow. I don't know what exactly, but whatever it is, the town's not big enough to hold him back. What's the matter? You regretting not chasing after him? Of course not. I wasn't thinking that at all. Besides, he'll be back. That's true. This is where he grew up. He'll definitely be back. Even stronger and even wiser. Where does a world-shaping demigod go at the age of 17, after having saved the world? What would he do with the power to literally shape the world around him? And that's that. Thank you so much for joining me. that is the end of the stream. Bye.